Hello there and welcome to the Copy Cash Secrets, where I'll be teaching you on how to write a call to action and how to close the sale. Now you may be questioning yourself on how do I start writing my own call to action copy? Well, let me show you how to write compelling call to action copy that can easily get visitors to click. Begin with subjects and verbs, as it helps readers to quickly pick up the meaning of a sentence. As basic as these facts may be, acknowledging this when developing your call to action is significant when the attention of readers is usually obscure. By not adding in a verb in the call to action copy, you're not prompting readers to take action, which can affect the click-through rate of your call to action and negatively impact conversions. Include data and numbers is a great way to show that your message is clear and simple. Numbers are a good way to break through the clutter of vagueness. Be specific about your offer and set the proper expectations. A number tells visitors specifically what they're going to get, how much of it, and for how long. This technique has proven to be successful not only for call to action copy, but also for blog post titles, press release headlines, and email subject lines. Furthermore, adding in digits in your sales copy can potentially increase total views. So what kind of data or numbers should you include in your call to action copy? You can mention a specific discount, list of numerical impact or benefit of a product or service you're providing. Use adverbs sparingly, as most of them can be recognized by their ly ending. For example, finally, sadly, and quickly. However, there are various types of adverbs, and their function is to change constituents other than nouns. Essentially, they have no fixed position in a sentence. For example, you can place the word totally at different places in the same sentence. Keep it between 90 and 150 characters, as the call to action has to be short and brief. Don't write long-winded copy that may take your visitor a longer time to read. Make words less technical and more practical in your call to action, as it will most likely reflect industry-specific knowledge. However, there are some of the best practices that held true for all call to action copy, regardless of industry. Compared to the previous points that I've explained so far, this point comes from the best practices of other marketing activities. Words such as insights, analysis, answers, questions, advice, review, why, product, type, and best. These words help to suggest that content can improve the reader in a way. The same logic can be useful in developing a call to action copy by emphasizing the benefits of the offer and how it can make your prospects better. There are certain words such as franchise, investment, virtualization, and conferencing which attract fewer readers. These terms are basically implying the forced complexity and are considered to be less appealing to readers. It's best to avoid such technical jargon in your call to action copy. Now that I've explained the ways to write your call to action copy, let's move on to the part where I'll show you how to close the sale. When it comes to your sales copy, if you want your readers to do something, you need to ask them. But do you know how to ask them straight away? If there's a way to direct your readers to action that works better than others, do you know what it is? How do you get your audience to click, download, subscribe, or even purchase? What could you do to enhance overall response rates? To help out with these questions, I'll be showing you the 7 specific call to action examples and strategies that could work. First example, offer something of value. Whether if you're offering a free download, a 15% off discount, or something else, providing your audience something of value is a great way to get them to respond to your call to action. This type of request speaks straight to a reader's sense of motivation, encouraging him or her to complete a task because of what comes in return. To use this option, you should ask yourself what's in it for your reader and emphasize that in your call to action. Second example, speak to objections. You understand what your customer's main objections will be in deciding to purchase, so why not head them off before they occur? Address directly to these biggest objections by responding to them right in your call to action. If it's worry about product satisfaction, include money-back guarantee in your sales copy. If it's cold feet about commitment, assure them of what they could have gained. Think through the setbacks from a customer's point of view of responding to your request and figure out a way to ease their concerns. Third example, rouse curiosity. Think about what entices you to click to an ad or respond to a call to action. Isn't it often because there's something in it that made you feel interested? You wanted to find out more or learn something. Use this to your advantage. Make it simple for your readers to do what you want them to do by making it difficult to resist. Gain their interest. Make them have the desire to learn more. Question them to which they want to find out the answer to, and you'll see an increase in response. The fourth example, use social proof. People are much more likely to click something when they found out other people have done it too. When possible, use social proof to your advantage. Try a call to action that references the approval of other customers and fans. Look at why 9 out of 10 clients chose our product, or join the 5,100 viewers subscribing to our sales letter. Are solid examples of this sort of call to action. Show your audience that doing what you're asking will make them a part of the group. The fifth example, include a timeline. A sense of urgency adds significance to your call to action. When there's a timeline on your request, readers understand they have a limited time in which to act, and that prioritizes a decision. To encourage readers to respond to your request, provide them a deadline. Try a take action now to earn our 25% discount, or perhaps this offer is only available for 14 days only. The sixth example, customize to your audience. Not every reader is similar, so your calls to action should be varied. Rather than applying to a one-size-fits-all method, think about the people you're trying to reach. The better you know your audience, the more equipped you are to reach them. If your goal is to gain more sales, develop your calls to action to appeal to your most common demographics. To be even more effective, develop various calls to action for different stages of the sales cycle in order to convince readers through their purchases. The seventh example, sweeten the deal. Think about the famous commercials where they ask viewers to increase their donations. They always provide extra incentives. This similar principle works online. When you want your readers to provide a little more money or purchase another product or take their action one step further, use a call to action that sweetens their incentives when they do.